Now, ending the 3/4 mark of Marvel Superior Season 4, we head into the biggest event of the season, and should I say tallest, Twister Tower. Look at this 7-foot tall tower that these marbles will be traversing down. And before I can get into any rules or anything, we will look at the overall standings, which has the Blu-ray Blasters still a large lead over the holographics. It is seeming very unlikely for any team but them to win this championship. The Mystic Twisters, our hosts, who just won the last event, moved up into third. The Mocha Maniacs in fourth, Northern Railroads, and the Lucky Lemons in fifth and sixth. So we have our test run with the test teams and the top 4 from Big Tower and Silver Marble Series, being Caramel, Cumulus, Sunstreak, and Orchid. But I will explain the rules. Instead of this being 2 heats of 8 and the top 4 moving on, like all the other seasons we've had of a Big Tower-esque event, all 16 teams will go down the course 8 times and will gain points in each round. First place getting 20, second 17, third 14, fourth 12, all the way down to 0, which is last. If you DNF, you also get 0 points, and whoever has the most points at the end will win the event. So we have all 16 teams with their representatives. Last from the Blu-ray Blasters down to Nectar of the Yellow Jackets. And we will see how these teams will do today. This is an arduous event, and they are all off for the first round of 8. And there are many funnels these teams will descend down. It is the Yellow Jackets who actually took the lead from the first funnel, but get pummeled around in the second one. Gracious Glaciers actually take their turn at the front with the Nanospheres and Blu-ray Blasters in third, our championship leaders, trying to extend their lead just to make it certain that they could win this championship, but they're getting pushed all around by all the other teams, and the Gracious Glaciers actually sustain their lead. Holographics make a good hit on them, and now they seem to be... No, they get pushed around. Blu-ray Blasters, actually, they take the lead themselves. And now we head into this dual path with the green spiral and a blue funnel. I actually do not know which one is faster. And Lucky Lemons on the top, but Northern Narwhals actually get through first, and they go on the jump ram with that little safety feature right there, considering that that's like 4 feet above the ground and would be horrible if marbles actually fell off. It is Gracious Glaciers and Nanospheres. Gracious Glaciers actually get stuck for a second on that straight, and Nanospheres getting pushed all around into the center. They have the lead. Now, of course, it isn't everything if you win one race. You need to do well as you can, I should say, in all of them. Heatstrokes now, I think, have the lead. Very close between them and the Nanospheres, and Heatstrokes will have the lead into the final funnel. Will they be able to get the first 20 points in this event? Looking down at the final funnel, but Nanospheres have got them. And Nanospheres, almost Phoenix fell off the course, but Nanospheres will win the, I was about to say win the event, but no, there's still 8 rounds. And Mocha Maniacs fell off. That means they will get 0 points regardless. And everyone else coming down. I think that's the Shockwaves and Tidal Waves up there, still in that yellow funnel. So squad down there with the Wizards, I should say. So they're all coming down. Tidal Waves and Shockwaves being the last ones to finish. Shockwaves actually passed them right at the end. And we'll see how many points they will get. Seems like 2 right now. No, we had another DNF. That was Mystic Twisters. Fog, our hosting team, gets stuck as well. Very interesting results. Nanospheres winning the first round with Particle, their reserve. Lucky Lemons with Peel in second, and Heatstrokes with Humid, their reserve, in third. So now 7 more rounds of this event. This is going to be a long one, since this course is around 2.5 minutes long. We already head into the second funnel. Heatstrokes in there. Lucky Lemons. I see Holographics who nearly got in there first, but Heatstrokes actually came back and took the lead. Still, everyone in this funnel is basically, you just have to do well in every funnel. Holographics, a good move on the Limelights right there to take the lead. Lucky Lemons in second. Wicked Wizards in third. Just all these funnels, it really matters on how you traverse it. Holographics and Tidal Waves having a one-on-one right there, and Holographics keep their lead for another funnel. But can they keep it on the dual path? Wicked Wizards on the green path. Oh, Tidal Waves with a powerful hit right there, but it doesn't matter. Holographics counter, and they will be taking the jump path. And they obviously make it. Tidal Waves actually taking the bottom, getting to the split before Wicked Wizards. Holographics still holding the lead. Very close between them and the Wicked Wizards, but Wicked Wizards lose out. And Tidal Wave's also right behind there on the purple staircase. Oh, Wicked Wizards tried to make a move right there, but I think Heat Strokes pushed them away. Lucky Lemons out of nowhere have taken the lead. I feel like they haven't even really been in this race at all, but they have suddenly taken P1. Holographics are not going to let that happen. Can they pass them? Yes, they can. Into the final funnel. It's final red funnel, but Lucky Lemons are stuck. That gives Holographics a lot more time. Oh, but they have a very wide arc. Someone could hit, but they're getting close to that center. And yes, the Holographics will win the second race. Wicked Wizards come in second. And Mocha Maniacs, a good recovery out of nowhere into third after DNFing in the first race. Everyone else coming across Blueberry Blasters. Oh, they actually made a very good move against the Nanospheres. Nanospheres have lost a lot of spots. I think they made it into that final funnel pretty early, but now they're going to be one of the last to make it through. I see Team Toxin and Solstice Squad. Those look like our final two teams. And Team Toxin will finish second last. Will finish, I should say. It could be other DNFs. And Solstice Squad will finish last. But it seems like more marbles finished, so I think everyone finished this round, actually. And yes. So unfortunately for Solstice Squad, they will only, even though finishing the course, they will still get 0 points. But Dimension from the Holographics winning this one over Potion and Coffee. And Dimension actually takes the lead in the standings, even though Lucky Lemons have been more consistent. But they're both 1 point apart, 30 to 29. Still 6 races left. Still a lot of ground to make up for those teams near the bottom. I think Mystic Twisters and Tidal Waves are down there. So we are off in the third race. It's going to be a long event. I'm probably going to be saying that at the start of every round. Lucky Lemons and Holographics, the top two from last round, battling in that funnel. But Great Blasters and Mystic Twisters also getting there as well. Gracious Glaciers take the lead into the yellow funnel. Holographics in second. They've had some pretty good races. If they want to keep their lead, they'll have to do well in this one as well. Gracious Glaciers and Team Toxin. Team Toxin sneak by and they take the lead. Gracious Glaciers still in second. The Green Path could, or the Green Spiral could be faster depending on contact above. And it seems like so. And yes, Gracious Glaciers will actually take the lead. Who's in second? That is the Mystic Twisters. And Blue Blasters in third over the Shockwaves, I think. Or is that Solstice Squad? That might be, yeah, that's Solstice Squad. Gracious Glaciers still holding station at the lead. They've had it for quite a while. And they haven't really been challenged at all. Manosphere is also up there as well. Oh, a good move by Solstice Squad, and Solstice Squad take the lead. Gracious Glaciers right behind, though. They're both in this yellow funnel. Both neck and neck, but now Gracious Glaciers seem to have taken P1, and yes, they have. Across that green snake path and into the final red funnel. Solstice Squad in second. They really want to recover after getting 0 points in the last race. Gracious Glaciers, can they hold on? Oh no, Blu-ray Blasters hit them right at the end, and the Blu-ray Blasters will win. And oh my goodness, Gracious Glaciers even lose second to the Nanospheres. Yellow Jackets come fourth. Shockwaves, Solstice Squad. Oh my goodness, Gracious Glaciers had that whole race, practically. And then the Blueberry Blasters take it from them right at the end. I could not catch where the Holographics finished, if they have. So the Tidal Waves will be coming across last unless they can pass the Heat Strokes, which they will, actually. Good move by them, even if it just gives them 1 more point. And there is someone stuck. I could not tell who that was, though. We got stuck right there. That was Eminent from the Limelight. But Blueberry Blasters, they were not really in that race. I didn't really see them the entire time, and they win it. And they now have the lead. Nanospheres in second, Lucky Lemons in third. Holographics fall all the way down to fourth. Team Toxin, Tidal Waves, and Mystic Twisters all in the bottom 3. Not good for the Mystic Twisters, considering they won the last event. But now this is the halfway point race. Race 4. Team Toxin, who is in that bottom 3, I think took the lead from that first funnel, but I couldn't quite tell, since these early funnels are very chaotic. So I will start to separate a bit at the end. Lucky Lemons and Limelights have the top 2. Limelights, who just DNF. They need the points. I think they're in the mid-pack, because they had a decent first 2 races. Who took the lead right there? I think that was Gracious Glaciers. And yes, they've been very consistent, taking the lead early on and just sustaining it. But now sustaining it in this yellow funnel. I think that is Wicked Wizards who are about to... Oh, Gracious Glaciers come back, though, and the Gracious Glaciers will take the lead once again. going to try and redeem themselves from last race after holding it for practically the entire time and losing it right at the end. And losing second on top of that. The holographics, good hit on them, but even better defense by the Gracious Glaciers, who hold the lead. Wicked Wizards in second. I think that was the Heat Strokes who just took the jump in third. And holographics in fourth. Gracious Glaciers still holding. I think holographics made a good move into second. And, oh my goodness, took a while to get through the funnel hole, but yes. Is that also in second? I think Wicked Wizards are up there as well. And yes, they are right behind the Gracious Glaciers. Gracious Glaciers nearly lost the lead in this funnel last race. Can they hold it? Very close between them and the holographics, but Gracious Glaciers will once again hold the lead into the final funnel. But can they keep it this time? Holographics in second, but they make contact with them. Same do the Wicked Wizards, and Wicked Wizards right near the funnel opening. Gracious Glaciers trying to take it. Heat Strokes are falling off the track, but it doesn't matter because Gracious Glaciers will win the race. And holographics coming in second. Team Talks in third. Big Wicked Wizards in fourth. Blue-Ray Blasters, Shockwaves, or is that Soul Squad? I cannot quite tell. Yeah, that was Soul Squad. Their two marble types are kind of similar. Lucky Lemons and Lemons, who actually had the lead earlier on in this race, fell all the way down to the bottom half. And Nanospheres, who have been incredibly inconsistent throughout this whole event so far. Tidal Waves once again doing poorly. I've seen them in bottom few every single race. They seem to finish every time. And I think it was just the Heat Strokes who fell off the track, and it was. But Tundra from the Gracious Glaciers winning that race. That could put them in the top three. And Dimension from the holographics, crucial from them, sitting in fourth for the event standings, will move them up to first. But Blue-Ray Blasters still in second. Gracious Glaciers now in third. Nanisters fourth, and Lucky Lemons fifth. And may I mention Yellow Jackets with no top three finishes in sixth. Tidal Wave sitting in last. They need the points in these final four races, and we will start race 5. We've had 4 different winners in 4 different races. Could we have our first repeat winner? It will probably be a different winner, but we'll have to see. Lucky Lemons in the center. I think they took the lead. And yes, they did. Tidal was right behind them, though. Same with the Limelights. Everyone just circling around this blue funnel. You have no idea who will take the lead, but I think... Oh, Mystic Crystals had it for a second. And they got pushed around by practically every other team. And Tidal Waves now have the lead. They're still holding on. No, Mocha Maniac's a good hit on there. Or, good hit on them. And they have taken the lead. Tidal Waves and Yellow Jackets, who I mentioned earlier, they've been kind of a dark horse in this event. They've just been doing well, which is surprisingly enough for the team in last place. And they nearly took the lead in that blue funnel right there, but Nanospheres pushed them away, and so Mocha Maniacs, who have the lead right now. Tidal Waves in second. Team Toxin in third, and Team Toxin nearly takes the lead, and Team Toxin does take the lead. Tidal Waves in second, heading into the red funnel. Mocha Maniacs, a good hit on them. Good hit on nearly both of them, weaving side to side, but Tidal Waves have the lead. They sit in last in the order, so they need the points if they want to just not get last in the event. Mocha Maniacs there as well, though. Both circling around the opening. Limelights, I think, out of nowhere, just took the lead. Out of nothing, and now they have the lead into the final funnel. Mocha Maniacs in second, though. Will they be able to take it? It's very close between the two of them. And Mocha Maniacs will be winning the round. Limelights not quite in second. Team Toxin, another good finish from them. Limelights in third. Did not quite catch who came in fourth, but Yellow Jackets in fifth. Good finish from the holographics. That means they will keep the lead in the event standing. So Blue-Ray Blasters finishing just 2 spots behind them will keep it close. Really a battle between them and the Blue-Ray Blasters for even this event, not even just the overall standings, even though the gap is 28. Shockwaves. Oh no, there's still more coming down. The 2 rookies this season, Heat Strokes and Wicked Wizards, battling for last, I suppose, unless we had any DNFs. And Wicked Wizards will get second last. Heat Strokes in last. I think that's the second time in a row they'll get 0 points, and it will be, unfortunately, for them. Coffee from the Mocha Maniacs, though, winning this one. After starting with a DNF, very good finishes after that, and they are in 7th. Holographics, though, have a 5-point lead over the Blue-Ray Blasters and Gracious Glaciers, and Yellow Jackets are actually all the way up to 4th. Have the Nanospheres and Lucky Lemons. Interestingly enough from them. What if they could snag a podium, possibly, even though they haven't even gotten a top 3 result in this event. Lights are the first team into the green funnel, I believe. It's just these first few funnels, as I say, are just so chaotic. Who took the lead right there? Could not tell. No, it was Limelights. I thought someone went in before them. Shockwave's now being bounced around by every other team, but still holding the lead, and yes, they will. We haven't really seen much of the Shockwaves throughout this whole event. In the front, I should say. They've been finishing near the back for every single race, practically. Heatstrokes also up there as well. Wicked Wizards, they push by, and they take the lead. A bunch of hits on that center peg. That wasted a little bit of time. And yeah, Shockwaves have now hit them. Where's that Solstice Squad? I think that might be Solstice Squad, but I cannot tell because the levels are kind of similar. And Limelights actually still have the lead. Shockwaves now in second. Limelights still holding it. They want to win this race after nearly winning it last time. After nearly winning the last race, I should say. Still holding it, but Shockwaves are there as well. Nanosphere is also there as well, and they have taken the lead into the yellow funnel. Final two funnels of this course, probably some of the most chaotic in this event. But Limelights push the Nanospheres aside, and they now have the lead. Limelights, once again, have the lead into the final funnel. But can they hold it this time? Mocha took it from them last time. And can they hold it? Oh, super close between them and the Nanospheres, but Limelights will win the round. Nanospheres, yes, they will actually come in second place. And who will come in third? Northern Narwhals, who I don't even think I've really talked about this entire event. They take third. I did not see where the holographics of Blue Ray Blasters finish. I think near the... No, Blue Ray Blasters are still going. Yellow Jackets also. And Gracious Glaciers. A lot of the top teams doing just poorly in this one. Mocha and Mystic Twisters still going. Mystic Twisters have had a disappointing event. I haven't really seen them at the top of the order for really any of these races except for at the beginning. Will we be taking last? Unless we had a DNF. Oh! Holographics didn't finish, and neither did the Heatstrokes. And it will be a tie between the Holographics and Blue Ray Blasters unless someone else got more points enough to take the lead. And it is a tie with 2 races left to go between the top 2 in the overall standings, and the Nanospheres just 1 point back in third. Gracious Glaciers, Limelights, and Yellow Jackets next. Every team could still theoretically win the event, but for the Mystic Twisters with just 25 points, being 39 behind the leaders, Holographics and Blue Ray Blasters, that is looking pretty dire for them. Holographics, though, got a DNF last run. They still have the lead, though, in the standings because of their top 3 finishes. They just need the points here. Now getting pushed around by every other team, still keeping in the center, and yes, the Holographics will have the lead into the next funnel, followed by the Gracious Glaciers and Northern Narwhals. Solstice Squad in fourth. Northern Narwhals trying to pass Holographics, and Holographics still holding it. They want to be able to have the highest chance to win this event, being of course in first place in the event standings right now, and trying to win this race. Buckley Elements and Solstice Squad on the top, though. Holographics, though, still keep the lead. Solstice Squad in second, who haven't really done much this event, and who just got their first medal in bridge crossing the last event. Holographics, though, getting pushed around by Northern Narwhals and Solstice Squad, will still keep the lead heading into the final 3 funnels. Northern Narwhals, though, right behind, same with Solstice Squad. Northern Narwhals try to push around the Holographics. Good defense, and they have the lead into the final 2 funnels. Solstice Squad now trying to challenge them, and they do, but they lose out. Holographics will hold the lead into the final funnel. Will they be able to hold it? They really want these 20 points. Because Blue Ray Blasters, I saw, are still in that yellow funnel, but Heatstrokes, after getting 3 zeros in a row, will actually win the race out of nowhere. Oh my goodness, Holographics still coming in second, and I think Solstice Squad in third. Yes, Mystic Twisters in fourth. Northern Narwhals. Oh, Lucky Lemons passed the Northern Narwhals right at the end on that green fork. We haven't seen any overtakes there, I don't think. I must have Wicked Wizards are the final 2, but geez, I need to highlight the Heatstrokes more. They got 3 zeros in a row. Excellent recovery by winning this race after no points for the last 3. Looks like Ganisters will be coming in last, unless we had any DNFs that I missed. And Mocha Maniacs there as well. So I think every team will finish. We're just waiting on the Mocha Maniacs to finish. But also, should I mention, Blue Ray Blasters finished in the mid-pack. Holographics lead will be huge. Nanospheres also did really poorly, a team who's just behind the Blue Ray Blasters. So it will be interesting to see how these teams will try to tackle the not Lucky Lemons, my bad. Holographics having a big lead in this event with 9 points, and now only 6 teams can win the event. Holographics, Blue Ray Blasters, Gracious Glaciers, Nanospheres, and Lucky Lemons. Every other team can either podium or not even come in the top 3. So we are off for the final race of the event. This has been a long event. We will be closing it out with a bang. Lucky Lemons had the lead after the first funnel, and they will keep it after the second one. They are one of those teams who can still win the event. Holographics, though, they have a 9-point lead on the Blue Ray Blasters, so if they come in, I'm not sure. If they come in 5th, I believe, then they will have guaranteed win the event. I don't see the Blue Ray Blasters at all, so that is already looking good for them, sitting in 3rd. Team Toxin have the lead. They had a couple of good races in a row, but they've done nothing for the last few. And want the points here. Heat Strokes on the bottom, though, trying to still live off of that really good win in the last race. They take the jump ramp. Holographics take the jump as well, and they actually overtake Team Toxin. Now in the yellow funnel, Heat Strokes still holding the lead, but Holographics and Team Toxin coming in there as well. And Team Toxin will have the lead heading to the final 3 funnels. Them and the Holographics dueling in this red funnel. Who will be able to take it? They are so even. And I think Team Toxin took it, and yes, they did. Heading into the final 2 funnels. Holographics, though, in 2nd. They would be winning the event, which would be huge for them, since they haven't gained a lot of points on the Blue Ray Blasters, and they want to gain as many as possible. Team Toxin, though, have the lead into the final funnel. Can they win the final race of the event? Lucky Lemons in there. Same with Yellow Jackets. Holographics in there as well. Holographics make a great bump off of the Lucky Lemons, and they have won the final race and will win the event. I think Team Toxin came in 2nd, Lucky Lemons in 3rd. Everyone else coming across. Blue Ray Blasters, I don't even think they might even podium in the event because of how close they were with the other teams, and I don't think they finished yet. Shockwaves come across. Heat Strokes beat out the Tidewolves and Solstice Squad. And yeah, Blue Ray Blasters are still going. It's going to be such small points for them, as Nanospheres and Limelights are also still going. Limelights will finish 2nd last. And where are the Nanospheres? Oh, Nanospheres, I think, got stuck. And they did. Which means they will get 0 points in the last race. But Dimension from the Holographics securing their win in this event. 20 points in the final race, of course. Acid from Team Toxin coming in 2nd, and PO from the Lucky Lemons in 3rd. And Blue Ray Blasters actually do fall off the podium. Lucky Lemons finish the event in 2nd, but look at the lead from Holographics, 24 points ahead of the Lucky Lemons, and then Gracious Glaciers in 3rd. Blue Ray Blasters 4th, Yellow Jackets in 5th. Fortunately, the Mystic Twisters coming in last after just winning the last event. Tideways, Heat Strokes, and Soul Squad in the bottom 4. What an event this was! An arduous one, and the Holographics come out on top to get their 3rd gold of the season. The last one being in Shot Put Duel, the other one being in Tightrope. Lucky Lemons come in 2nd, and Gracious Glaciers getting their 1st medal since Sprint of this season. We look at the overall standings, and now the lead is actually just 15. It is surmountable. Blue Ray Blasters, of course, still have the lead. Holographics, though, are much closer. Mystic Twisters in 3rd, and Mokamaniacs in 4th. And if you see, we have our first team eliminated from the championship, being the Yellow Jackets. They cannot win Season 4, but they are very far behind the next team, Solstice Squad. 19, Heat Strokes, my bad. 19 points from them. Next event will be B-League Bridge Crossing. I'll see you there. Goodbye.